Assalamualaikum, my name is NURSALINA binti AYUB. My matric number is 22000524. The causes of anti-vaccine movement. Anti-vaccine movement is not something new. Since 1800s, people have rejected vaccination for chickenpox. Anti-vaccine has been declared a global health threat by the World Health Organization (WHO) in early 2019. In Malaysia, vaccine hesitancy is identified as a problem since 2013. In this talk, I will explain what is the causes of this anti-vaccine movement in Malaysia. Thus, the causes of anti-vaccine movement are negativity and lack of knowledge, the context and the side effect of the vaccine, and natural belief, health belief. Negativity attitudes toward vaccination were higher amongst individuals from ethnic minority backgrounds with lower level of education, lower annual income, and poor knowledge about the disease and vaccine. They are lack of exposure to information or fail to understand information and do not want to know about it. They just tend to spend a relatively large amount of time seeking information on the internet and social media about vaccination and hearing myths and skepticism. Social media play a huge part to reinforce the skepticism about vaccines. Among the rumors is a conspiracy theory that said that this vaccine is one of the conspiracy of big countries to control the general population through microchip tracking. Such negativity is undermining public health, and if the message is that life won't change after being vaccinated, people will conclude getting jab isn't worth it. There are a handful of people who reject the vaccine because of hygiene issue and its safety as well as concern about the contents of the vaccine. The fact is, the vaccine we use has been approved by many organizations like FDA and NPRA, which means it is safe to be used. The exception is for live pathogenic vaccine that should be avoided in patients with weakened immune system. In Malaysia, most of the doubts that have been arisen about the use of vaccine are superimposed by report of non-essential vaccine containing residual pig DNA. Because of the doubt about the content of the vaccine, they are also concerned that the vaccine would carry many side effects like autism, infertility, and change in sexual orientation. The fact is, vaccine rarely cause serious side effects. The most common side effects are usually injection pain and fever. Hence, the contents and the side effects of the vaccine are some of the causes of the anti-vaccine movement. Last but not least, there are anti-vaccine who also believe in natural healing. This is because they believe that our body has its own immunity that is able to fight unnecessary virus in the body. In addition, they also believe in natural ingredients such as plant or herbs to help the healing without the help of vaccine that are said to contain chemicals. They think vaccine wins against God's will, so they just relying on the natural healing of God-given body. Among the things that strengthen the fact that our body is able to immunize the virus itself is the case that occur in countries such as Australia, Norway, and Denmark that seem the rise in the COVID-19 case is going to continue to go down despite the unlocking of the whole lockdown process. Hence, anti-vaccine belief keeping up appropriate push like natural heal and herb are so really fatal to fight the virus. In a nutshell, this anti-vaccine movement is very dangerous and threatening. As COVID-19 case rise in Malaysia again, epidemiologists say the fourth wave will come. There can be effort if will people take the vaccination. Unfortunately, the baseless assumption and false accusation made by these few anti-vaccine members are not only being embraced among themselves but also conveyed to the community and people around them, and encouraging a wider group of population to reject vaccine. Thus, negativity, safety, and natural healing are the causes of anti-vaccine movement. That's all for me. Thank you.